another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will kick it away to start us off. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. The offense lining up for a first down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Might be looking to run. Slings it downfield. Fires and picked off.
That is not how you... You want to come out, get some things established, get your quarterback in a rhythm, get the positive mojo going. The opposite just made a big mistake. Now you just created so much momentum for the other team. Defense, please come and bail me out.
First down here for the offense. These corners backing off a bit. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Fires to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Throws to the wideout. And the dive and the grab along the right sideline. And the Ducks moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. And it's caught! Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Runs through a tackle. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires on the move. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that pass picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Gabriel. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Touch pass on the run. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. From the gun. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Oregon! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll go to the ground. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
The give is to Miller. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Miller. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Milroe. He wants to take the top off. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Lets it go. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. From the gun. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you...
It's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. On first down, here comes this offense. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Milrow. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a second down play. Try the left side. Quick spin on the run. Out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. They'll try to get it through the air. Moving away from pressure. He'll let it go down the right side. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making it.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get there.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Bringing it back. He's at the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
How about the day for this young quick? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. You can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse. flashy, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Say what, when you come out in your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to gotta get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The Ducks have it in scoring position on first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. And they will score! Touchdown, Oregon! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Smashes through. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Racing down the left side. The 40, inside the 30, 10, touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over.
What an enormous play, the 99-yard touchdown pass from Palmer. When you're in that end zone and you're backed up and you could take a safety, what's going through your head?
Oh man, your clock's going on. You know you got to get the football out quick, but I'll tell you, you're also licking your chops because you know in this area of the field, you probably have one-on-one opportunities to the outside. So if you get time and you're able to make an accurate throw, you can hit Bader, and they just did right there, going 99 yards to the crib.
Just one of those mistakes, it can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. With jet sweep pass. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback.
Got a lot of running room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. So the offense down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's James. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. The give to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Milrow. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you...
Looking to take a shot. It's a Cadillac! And that pass intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he wants it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it. They were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Shoots it to the left. Finds him out of the backfield. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
All right, not ideal. Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Oh, it's loose. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return. here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Ducks. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're lining up to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Looking deep. Intercepted. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. Kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here's the return from inside the 25. And there he goes. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just
headed to the end zone. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. A first down run in the red zone. And he's dragged down. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And the beatdown has ensued. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly complete. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama pushing the tempo. Running to the left. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. extending the play. He'll throw one to his right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Going up top. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone. If he could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away, this quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
He's back to throw on second down. They're bringing heat. And they got him for the sack. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the left. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Ducks have it with a first and 10.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. These corners going to give them some space. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Alabama quickly back to the line.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your second sack. It's only the third quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a first and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Miller. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a second down play.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch. Touchdown Tide. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Dropping back, it's Milrow. Got his man on the outside. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And they lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a loss of yardage on that one. Still down big here in the third quarter, but if you can recover this onside kick, you might get... Oh, it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about...
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw, feeling some heat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little
quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He fires it out to the right. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the INT.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He's got an open man. Off he goes. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. And the punishment has been extended.
And how about the offense being aggressive, willing to drop your quarterback into the end zone? If he gets tackled, it's a safety, gets the ball out, and the receiver does the rest. 98 yards to the house. What an explosive play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking to throw, it's Milrow. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to scramble. He turns it loose to the left. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Why not double the try total and go for 2? Snap in the shotgun. He's got it in the end zone for the conversion. At this point, you're probably just working on your 2-point plays. And a few anxious moments, but the hands, and it's on the ground.
It's a Cadillac!
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 84, Alabama 21.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets rid of it. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Alabama pushing the tempo.
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those days.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Miller with Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Soften them up with a run, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they got on 2nd and 14. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
With the grab in the end zone.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Motion, trying to get the defense to show his hand. They'll try to blast their way in. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Alabama, 27.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Time to take a shot. And the pass is intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Alabama quickly back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Trying to beat the D deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give is to Miller. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football. They want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game, but they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back. The next opportunity.
A shot toward the end zone. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The back goes in motion. Snags it quickly on the left. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Milroe. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ballgame, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Miller with the ball. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here comes the option. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On the option. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Gonna need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
cat in